Salutations to Hayya to the tribe. Greetings to you. I'm trying to contain my excitement because such a revelation was revealed to me. Wow. And this same can happen to you once you clean yourself up spiritually, mentally, physically. Just stop eating all that poison, and God will come alive in you as well. Get it out of your system fast. Stop eating anything. Just drink some pure water if you can find it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who experienced these revelations, but I'm just going to share mine because that's why it was given to me. It's not just to benefit me, but I've always been praying for understanding, not pray. Let's scratch that word because we've been preyed on ever since we've been here and ambushed at every turn. So we're not going to be anybody to pray. This ain't just language, it's something. All these words has been made to be against us. You can curse yourself with words. That's why they come up with spelling. Words cast spells on you, so you can curse yourself if you're using the wrong word. Okay, where was I at? Okay, cleaning yourself up to receive revelations. Because I ask myself, why this, why that? Because for the last, I want to say at least a year, or maybe 6 months, I've been distancing myself from acquaintances, friends, family. And I was asking myself, why is this happening? Why am I doing this? And the answer became so clear. I know y'all gonna laugh at me. But when you have a gift of what's the word? Insight. What is it? It's a word. What's that word? It'll come to me. Revelation's not it. Discernment. Discernment. When you have gift of discernment, you can see everybody for who they are and what they are. It's not so much looking at them, their actions. And if you can look into their soul, which is their eyes, everything is said right there. So the conclusion that was brought to me is that these people are unbalanced mentally. Now, I didn't say they was crazy. I said they was unbalanced mentally. They didn't know how to help themselves. So me, because I study and practice the laws of nature, I don't have that problem. And I don't want that problem. So I distance myself from those who have that problem. Because I don't want that monkey on my back. And you are who you associate with. You become who you associate with. So if you want to be clean and pure in mind, body, and spirit, if you don't have, if you got to be around people with the same mindset. Or until you get that, you have to be by yourself. It's a must. Because you're not really alone. You're more in harmony with the universe. And the more I study the comers by day, which they call the Book of the Dead, the more it shows what I was revealed is right. And I'm so happy I got this firm all to myself. Nobody's coming in. YouTube is making sure of that. Because a lot of the healing comes in just hearing yourself speak. Because it's not you who's speaking. It's a spirit within you expressing what's in your heart and soul and mind. So you need to let it speak. But you gotta speak to a willing audience. That's why I rarely speak these things to people who are close to me because I don't want them to curse themselves by disbelief. Because this is a two-edged sword. You be given the opportunity to elevate yourself. And if you can't see it, it's best to leave it alone. Don't put it down. Don't downgrade it because it can destroy you. Because this is your own soul we're talking about. Now, all these people before us has paved the way. Yusuf bin Yakiman, Franz Serdeman, Frederick Clark, not Frederick Clark, Stephen Clark. All these people who have studied and sacrificed their lives for us. So you have to take advantage of their works to find yourself outside of this matrix. And Egypt is the key. They call it Egyptology, but most people teaching it don't know what the heck they're talking about. They're trying to they're trying to destroy it the way it's taught. That's why you go to the masters, the one who came to our communities and taught us. They are telling the truth. But the ones who got all these books, they're lying. Every religion is based on the Egyptian mystery system. They just took things and flipped it. I'll talk about more of that later. But it's a very, very beautiful day to be in the know. And if you're not in the know, people are losing their life because of lack of knowledge. But whose fault is that? That you don't know. You cannot blame anyone for being ignorant because that's your responsibility. The schools ain't responsible for you being ignorant. If you wasn't enlightened by going to the schools, you should have studied your own self. Educate yourself. There's always a way to know. If there's a will, there's a way. But there are many people who are so comfortable not knowing, they dig their own grave. They curse themselves. And these black people, that's why the screen is black, to remind you, you can't curse white people. You call yourself black, the devil. So they feel justified in taking you off the planet as evil. Because you still want to be a slave. You don't want to do anything for yourself or your community. So why are you here? Humanity develops from self, family, community, nation. But you've been miseducated to believe All you got to do is integrate and ask another people to give you a job, to give you their money, to pay you for being in slavery. The most slaves are the Europeans. That's why they call them Slavics. They're not asking for no reparations. They come together as a community and elevate themselves and make whatever was a disability an asset. Now you can look at these people and see they have disabilities. But they don't focus on their disability. They made it an asset. They made it a symbol of beauty. You know, hundreds of years ago when they appeared, we were frightened of them because we never saw unbaked human beings. That was a horror hundreds of years ago. Not that long ago. But now, because of their success in rebranding themselves, you want to look like them. You want to look like them. Now you tell me that's not mental imbalance? You tell me that's not a sign of mental imbalance? Okay, it's time for questions. What you got? Yeah, hi, yeah, greetings everyone. I'm here to answer a few questions to elucidate or elaborate on something that you may need understanding of. That's why we the Ministry of Education. I wait. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Where y'all at? Where are you all? Well, I guess everybody's busy for the weekend. I'm going to come back a little later, maybe. But it's my fault because the audience, you know, you need to receive an invitation, and I haven't found out how to do that yet. How to invite my subscribers. That's not very important to me, really. The main thing is getting the information out there. Because if the video is allowed to stay up, you're going to find it eventually. So maybe it's not time for you to find it yet. If it was, I would have found a better way of communicating to you that I'm here. So everything has a purpose, what's being said. There's a time and place for everything. So what we've done today is summarize the points of why people live in solidarity, why people are disunited, why people choose to be separate, because the vibration of the universe is changing. You got to be with the change, or the change is going to leave you behind. And those who are with the change, they're called many names. They're called chosen. What's another name? They're called chosen. They're called many names. But you know who you are. That's one thing. Nobody can tell you who you are. And you come with your gifts, and most of you all who have the gifts are sharing them. So if you're not sharing anything, you're being a disservice to your creator. Because you have gifts. You need to know what they are, develop them, and share them. You're a piece of the puzzle. Because we got work to do, raising the consciousness level of our people so that they can get themselves out of this mental condition, mental imbalance. It's really sad when you have to look into a beautiful woman's eyes and see that you can't talk to her because she's mentally unstable. Unless you really want to do a lot of work that's going to be rejected every step of the way. You know, if you're a creator, a content creator, your time is very, very special. So, my sisters, you're looking good, you're very beautiful, but if you want me to communicate with you, you got to do some work on yourself. You got to raise your vibration. I'm not going to be doing all that work. Because it's not just about me and you, it's about humanity. If I was to take all that time and energy, you would think I'm trying to make you mine. No, I'm not making you mine. You don't belong to me. I don't want you for that. Humanity needs your energy. If you don't see that and go to get busy to elevate yourself, then you're saying you don't want it. You're comfortable being mentally imbalanced. So if you're comfortable being mentally imbalanced, hey, get the heck away from me. I want to work. I want to elevate myself, and that's a journey I've been on since I was 14 years old when I got out of a hostile environment. 14, and it wasn't hostile like being beat up or uh, um, you know, abusing in any way. It was hostile in the sense that I wasn't being taught anything. So I went about teaching myself at the age of 14. See, I was raised by my grandparents, and some of them was frightened to teach me certain things because of what they had gone through. My mother taught me very, very much. Every time she opened her mouth, she was teaching me something, as well as my father. Okay, enough about me. Last call, anybody coming in? Hiya to the tribe. Salutacion too.